So in the previous videos, I've shown you how I list everything on Etsy, how to do some research for branding inspiration on ChatGPT, etc. And so in this video, I want to show you my actual process for creating and listing products. So in this instance, I'm actually going to use Secret Weapon PLR to help. And so basically, I'm going to grab a template from there. I'm going to restyle it. And then I'm going to mock it up using the bulk mockup in Canva. And then I am going to use my Etsy listing automation to get that up in my store. So I'm going to show you how all of it works together to really speed up the listing process. So if you're not sure what private label rights are, basically that means that you can grab templates and you can use them as your own, as long as you're just selling them to an end user, which means that your customer can't resell the templates. So that's what it means. So if you're selling to a business, they're not going to be reselling them anyway. So that's perfectly fine. So this is Secret Weapon. It's one of the best PLR memberships available. I'm just going to type in virtual assistant. Now I just want to get a quick template that I'm just going to go to this bundle. I'm just going to get a quick template that I can easily change the style on. Business plan sounds like a good one. So let's just click on that. We're going to click use that design. Okay, so once I have something like this open, this got 100 pages, so it's probably not a great one to pick, but we've done it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to add another page. So let's just add a page and I'm going to put that at the very beginning. Now I have already worked out what branding I want to use. So I am just going to copy this and I'm going to come back to this page and I'm just going to paste that in. So what I'm doing by actually copying and pasting my color palette and fonts in is I am making sure that they actually appear in this design now. So if I was to go to this page and I click on this section here and I click on the color, my actual color palette is now going to be mixed in here. But because these are very similar sort of colors, it's going to be hard to distinguish which is which. So what I will do then is I'll just come back here and I will go to, say, this one. I'm going to copy the style, go to this page, go down the bottom here. See how you've got the black roller now? I'm just going to click on that and that has now changed that color. So you can go through and you can easily change your colors this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly update the fonts. So Playfair Display is the one that I've chosen. I'm going to select change all throughout the document. The other font that I have is a Montserrat, which is this is already Montserrat, so that's perfect. Don't have to change that one. The other thing that I like to do is change the actual images and I like to update the dates. So we're going to say 2025 to, let's say 2030. Okay, so to update the images, we're just going to go into elements. We can just pick some from here. These are sort of like some VA sort of styled ones that I've used previously. So we can just go through and we can update any of these images. So you could just go through, you could put in a selection of these images here. And you're basically just going to be working your way through the document and doing the same thing. So again, you want to update the colors as you go through. So maybe for this one, maybe we want to go with a lighter one so we can get that roller. We can come back here and we can paste it in there. So that's got that lighter color throughout now. Now it hasn't automatically applied it to any of the pages. So you can just keep selecting and going, okay, we're going to add that here. And then you could select it here and go through and do the same there. And one thing you need to notice is if you do update the dates on one, you're probably going to have to do them on multiples. So I'm just going to quickly fly through now and update this document. Okay, so I've gone through and I've tweaked it and I've made it my brand colors and my brand fonts. So it's ready to go into my store. So basically, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove my original branding here that I have used. So I can just delete that page, and now it's ready to go. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name. I'm going to put VA business plan, and I'm going to put my product code. I think we're up to 17 in there. Let's have a look. Yep, so I'm just going to put it in my product plan as well. This is the product plan that I use to automate everything into my store. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I am just going to put here virtual assistant business plan template editable in Canva, warm neutral colors will do. Okay, so this part here is just my quick description so that AI knows exactly what we are making. And then all I need to do is say AI data. This takes 10 seconds and it will appear here. There we go, it's all filled out. So now we have a title for our listing, we have a description, and we have our tags. Now I'm just going to put a price in here as well. Okay, and then all we need to do over here is in this column, we need to put in our product link. Now it doesn't matter if it's a Canva link or what sort of product it is. We just need to get the template link from here. So if you were using Dropbox or Google Drive, etc., you would grab that folder and you would just put, or you grab that link and you would just put it in here. Okay, so now we have those done. So we have the title, description, tags, quantity, the pricing. We have our product link in here. All we need to do is change this to say download instructions. And then our download instructions will automatically appear here. There we go. So if I was to open that up to show you, you can see it's now got the product code on it. You open it up, it has the instructions here. If we copy and paste the product link here into our browser, you can see that that is working perfectly, just as it should be. So that is how that works. So the very next thing that we need to do is we're going to go back to Canva and we're going to use the bulk create thing that I have showed you before. All I'm going to do is drag this one down. This is our niche, so it's for a virtual assistant. We are going to put business plan in here because this is the title that's going to go on our mock-up. How many pages is it? It is 100 pages. So the next thing that I need to do is just add in some screen images of the product. So if we go back to this business plan and we just download randomly, let's unselect them all. Let's go, we'll keep page 1 and then we will pick some pages like maybe that one. I usually had to use 5 images just to show what's included, just to give a rough idea. I don't see the point in sharing all of the images in there because then people can just copy your product. So I'm just going to grab one more because I like to have a little selection whenever I'm actually putting things together, just so I can make sure that it all looks good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do. Let's just download. Now once these images have downloaded, they will of course be in a zipped up folder as Canva does. So we just need to extract that. So click on that. I will just extract them all. Okay, and then I'm going to go into, whoops, not that screen, into this one. And I'm going to go to uploads, and I'm just going to upload the ones that we just did. Now while they are updating, we're just going to be dragging them into this product plan here so that the mockups will be done for us. So I'm putting the main image as the first column, and if we drag that down, you'll be able to see it clearer. And then I'm just going to be dragging in the subsequent ones. Right, so now we have our product in there. All I need to do over here is I need to change this to not started, and I need to come up to the top and I need to sort this. So let's just sort it. Click sort Z to A because N comes after M. Okay, so now we have this one at the top. What I want to do is I just want to highlight from headline across to the product image. I'm going to go up the top here to actions, and I'm just going to type in a bulk so we can find bulk create. Now because we have done this before, it automatically is saved at the bottom, so all we need to do is hit continue. Select the one that says currently open. It automatically remembers where everything goes in the mockup. We're just going to hit create one design. There's our design. I'm just going to open it in that folder. Let's open this up. So this is our mockup. Now, because it's only got one line here, because it only has one line here, we're just going to move this down, just make a slight adjustment, just so it looks a bit better. Must be centered around there. Just doesn't look it. Okay, so that's this one. We can just adjust that slightly. If I ungroup it and move that down. Normally I don't have to make any tweaks to it. It's just because I have a short heading and also 100 pages, which is a bit of a bigger number there. Okay, so let's just scroll through, make sure the rest are okay. This one is always a problem, so we always have to adjust it. And that's it. So the first thing that I need to do here is I just need to add in my product code so that we can automatically drag the images into our product plan. So all I'm going to do is just copy it up here. I'm just going to paste that in here, -1, -2, -3, and we're just going to do this for every image because this just makes it so much faster. Okay, so they're all now labeled, so when we download them they will automatically have that assigned to them. Now I do have to download it as a JPEG so that my automation works. Now I just need to extract all here as well. And then all I need to do is I just need to pull up my Google Drive. I go to my mockups folder, then I grab that folder, here it is. I just select them all and I drag them into my mockups folder, and then I just come back over here and you'll start to see them populate here any second, which is the automation that is bringing them in. So once they come in here, then we'll be able to list it on Etsy. So as you can see, they're just starting to drop in now. Okay, they're all done, so they're all filled up there. If we come over here, it's extracting all the details from them. So everything is now good to go. So all we need to do now is we just need to actually process the listing. So in order to do that, all we need to do is change this from download instructions to prepare for listing, and it will be on its merry way. Now, as you can see, this just changed to listed on Etsy, which means it is now inside of our storefront. So I'm just going to pull that up. Okay, now here's the listing. Let's open it up. So you can see that it has filled out the title. It's added all of the images in the correct order. It's added our download instructions file. It's added our description. It's put our price in, a quantity in. It has put it into the correct category of templates. It's added our tags, all 13 of them. And it's added it to the shop section that says new this month. And it's put it to automatic renewal, just because that's what I prefer. So the listing is all in there. It's all perfect, ready to go. Now you can actually save it to drafts as well, but I like mine to just go to active and just publish them straight away. So that's how it all works. So I hope that this has been interesting and helpful so that you could see a different way to do it using some products from Secret Weapon PLR just to speed up the process for you, so you don't have to create everything from scratch all the time. So if you are interested in checking out Secret Weapon PLR, I will leave a link in the comments for you so you can go and check that out as well. And the very next video that I'd like you to check out is the listing on Etsy automation. So if that's something that you are interested in, the video will be showing on the screen right now for you. Just click on that and watch that and let me know what you think, because it's pretty amazing. Okay, bye for now.